Oh, hey, man.
Oh, my goodness. How are you all tonight?
Oh, my God, we're so good. It's Trilaterum Day, everybody.
It has been such an overwhelming afternoon. I have spent the
so much fun.
entire day with some of the most amazing nerds.
Oh, yeah.
And non-nerds.
No,
You know,
no, it's all nerds.
It was all
We're all
nerds. It was all nerds.
It's a variety thing.
You know, it's a variety Saturday. So thank you for joining us here live from Tabletop Games in Westport, Massachusetts. Right there, as we feature right there, Trilaterum. Folks, I have been in on this game for a while now. I am so happy that Tabletop Games and the Tabletop team have dove in.
Oh, yeah, feet first.
Feet first.
I didn't even ask how deep the water was. I was just like, wee.
It's, you know,
It's awesome. This has been a really, really fun day. We have the creator, Tim, in the house. We've been hanging out all day, you know, talking about the game.
And I'm fairly confident that Manny's lawn is covered in Trilaterum.
Uh-oh.
Get off my lawn.
Oh, we have to get off his lawn. We do.
But
Man, you got some stuff.
Yeah, I just, you know, it's typical Compound Saturday. We're going to bring you to the table, and I must say that everything that's going to be presented to you today on the table is courtesy of Trilaterum and the designer, Tim Colonna.
Well, except for his own.
Although, I'm sorry, I have to back up just because fitting into the spot of that guy this evening
is different that guy.
Is Mark, a Compound
Yes, Mark did paint his own stuff.
Coming in, painting his own stuff rather well, might I add.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to try to be that guy. Manny's going to continue to be cranky.
Oh, well, Manny's always cranky, but that's Manny.
Read my shirt, you'll understand everything.
Yeah, he's grumpy and cranky. It's Manny.
It's what you anticipate.
Yeah.
But on top of all this...
On top of all of that...
Don't forget, folks, you can go to Trilaterum's website and get everything you're going to see tonight. Whether it's painted by Mark... or whether it's painted by Tim, because guess who didn't paint their army for the stream this evening?
Well, Manny, but that's okay.
Because he was cranky.
Well, again, that's...
No, and I have grandchildren that like
always cranky.
Take things and break them for me.
Yes, grandchildren, little ones do like to grab stuff.
Tonight, at our 9 o'clock break, you will get an interview with Trilaterum Tim, our... independent game presence head Dave Valentine will be in-house. He's going to be composing
2 independent game creators.
Interview.
Yeah.
As always, we have all the things to give away, including courtesy of Trilaterum Tim. We have a couple of Trilaterum starters.
We got the 2-player starters.
Is Epa 2 starters, guys.
We
courtesy
also
of the Compound Tabletop Games, Trilaterum, and Old Rogue Painting. We have all the things for the Ukraine missile boat.
We do. A painted one to give away. So we got 2 of these.
A painted one of these
to give away. We do have a copy of the Compound Edition Devil in the Wilderness here.
Compliments of the Lion's Den.
That's right.
We do have a Conquest. I hear this game is all the rage. There's a lot of nerds here at Tabletop Games that's playing it, including this nerd. Ma's been trying to play it, but she's
still building.
You know, she's still building.
It's so hard to put together.
And that's cameraman Jim whining in the background on behalf of her. And we have a set of terrain over here that is courtesy of Aaron Morrell 3D Prints.
That's right.
And Morrell,
the madman himself, and he's in the house.
Yeah,
we'll be seeing him towards the end.
You will get some words in and a slight few words from him towards the end, where he's going to tell you all of the Patreon updates.
That's right.
Let you know what's going on and some exclusives that you can turn around and manipulate with the use of the Compound.
That's right. You will get some benefits if you mention us.
Not those kind of benefits, folks. This isn't that kind of stream.
But cool benefits.
We've talked about this.
But cool benefits.
We have
based on your
Compound
viewage.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, I'm telling them the thing. It's fine.
Okay, we're good. You corrected it?
Yeah.
I'm going to admit it, folks. I'm a little excitable tonight. But
we've had
that is a good thing. We've had a lot of fun. There's high energy.
Oh yeah, we are gassed up, ready tonight.
Farmer Ma, thank you for redeeming your monthly points. Folks, don't forget, Almost Critical Dice, compliments of the collaboration through the Nat 30s. Use those redemption points. The dice are fantabulous.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that guy won some,
last month.
But they're lovely dice, and, that guy will cherish and fondle them in such a way that I may or may not be uncomfortable.
It's not that kind of show, James.
I caught myself, okay? I caught myself. But I am going to get off of the air because I don't want to screw up any more words. I don't want to telepathetically send any of that guy vibage over to Mark. I want Mark to stand on his own 2 feet here.
Oh, boy.
And try to be that guy. And we're going to bring Tim in.
Yeah.
So Tim is going to be coming in.
Tim is going to co-host
as
with
the
me.
game takes place, in which Manny will assume full control of the table.
I win! Woohoo!
Whoa. Manny has full control. No! You can't do that.
So you have the game designer here to fulfill any of your questions.
If you guys
about
have any
Trilaterum.
questions.
So any questions about the game at hand, rules questions, availability questions, upcoming item questions, and how you too can get involved and get access to all of the Trilaterum goodness.
And then where to play.
Now, as we are live, you can play here at Tabletop Games, and this will be a regular here.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who want product and are in the area, although the store is closed and we will be live, we have the full product here that hasn't been bought all by John or the tabletop team.
I told him to bring a lot.
We will allow you to come in and buy product while we are live. So if you want your 5 seconds of fame, you can come in live and buy the things.
Buy some stuff.
With that point, I think I have definitely rambled on way too long.
You typical James did. It's fine.
I Jamesed it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to bring Tim on.
Yeah.
Tim's going to wave to you, so I'm actually going to let you see the transition.
No.
So Tim can
We're
get
gonna
a
go to
second
Tim.
and wave.
Up there.
And then you're going to come around?
Tell Tim.
Huh? You know,
Versus
then-
you, you're gonna know.
Yeah, they're gonna know. They're gonna know it's not you, James. Pretty fast. Come all down.
Yeah.
How about on down?
No, come all down.
Oh, goodness,
Good
it's
evening.
Tim!
It's Tim. Hello. Yeah, Tim. We've been hanging out all day.
Hi.
All right, we're gonna take it over to the table, and we're gonna
We
take
have
it
the
away.
opening handshake.
Uh-oh.
We gotta wait for the opening handshake to get on camera.
Oh, there it is.
But
Starting
you know
off with a
what,
good
Manny?
handshake.
I have already won this game because I painted all these models
Oh.
in preparation. I don't know what you guys got for the rest of the time, but he just won. Do you mind if we play it out just to see what would happen? Let's see. Let's
Okay.
see. We'll work it out.
I'm going to give this one to you because, you're a good guy, apparently.
Now, we've already deployed here
You've
on
obviously,
the table.
you've obviously paid James off enough that he would let you come and play.
Yeah.
So,
That's
might
the way
as
it
well play
works.
the game, right?
No shenanigans like last time. Just gonna run off the table.
Maybe.
John.
So,
Yes,
you wanna
sir.
roll to see who's going to go first?
Well, since I deployed first,
Thank yous in the
I
high
get to go first.
I'm gonna do my best.
Can we swap the starters so the new
So,
box is in
for
front?
my first
Sure, yeah.
activation,
Just the new picture?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I shall activate
Just the new picture is prettier.
my little attack tank from the Binox.
We're
I
not
already don't
on
like this.
camera.
Oh,
When it
okay.
cuts
But
to us,
that's okay,
yes. It'll be
But
there
let's
for
call
the
this
stuff.
my first no move.
Okay.
That is right. I like my position. Here I am. I'm behind this lovely mushroom.
Hiding. We call that hiding. I'm just kidding.
It's a good looking mushroom right there.
That's right.
Looks nice and yummy.
For my second activation, I'm going to activate this Binox attack vehicle as well. And that will be no move number 2.
Just hanging out. Just hanging.
And for my no move
That's a bold move, Cotton.
number
It is.
3,
Binox just hiding behind the
I'll actually
mushrooms.
So I have here, this is the Binox Destroyer Mecha Vehicle.
Ooh.
I like to call it the Orange Crusher.
Okay, that's fine. Call it whatever you want. It's going to look good in a pile of rubble right
Very
there.
orky.
Now, I get 2 activations. So you can move, you can shoot, you can do suppressing fire. I'm going to actually move him twice.
We kind of let them.
So his normal move as a vehicle is 9 inches, so that gives me a move of 18 inches.
Okay.
And he's just going to zip around directly behind.
One of them, you know, like.
John, Moth King, check that.
And there is my 3rd activation for my turn.
Okay.
Because he was standing where he is.
Don't worry.
For my first activation, I'm going to activate. This fine gentleman right here.
A lot of commentary.
They're going to double move.
People want to hear the players.
Now, what unit is that, man?
That's a really good question. That is the Garrison Infantry.
Garrison Infantry from the UEL.
Yes. So they're going to move. I'm also going to double move.
Moth King, your son?
Yes. What does he say?
He's going to move to
As I am the creator's child.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm familiar,
second one
as I'm the
will be
creator's child.
the other
Well, welcome, Moth King. How you doing?
Garrison
Welcome to the
Infantry that I
compound
have.
stream of your dad's game.
Sort of double move again.
He likes beans.
My
Beans!
3rd activation will be.
Can we add a second hashtag?
These guys right here.
Oh,
This
hashtag
is,
beans.
Expedition Infantry, I believe. They're going to double move as well. They're going to.
So the UEL are kind of your standard humans out there in the stars.
All right.
The
All right,
Binocs
that's my 3.
are a very
So I've got another 3 activations.
fast
to me.
army. Their
We're still in the
units
first
tend to
turn.
move fast
We are.
and be very good in what we call firefight, which is the close combat mechanic.
Yeah. Look when they get
So I've
up
got
close.
a unit of
Yeah.
when they get up
Binocs infantry, and not only are they vicious, so they're great in firefights, but they're also fast. Fast infantry that can also move 9 inches.
So that means normal infantry
So I'm
moves
gonna do a
6,
double move.
and fast infantry gets an extra 3 inches to their movement stat. So
Correct.
they're going to be moving 9, which is real fast. And what they're probably going to do is essentially like run to more cover, which is again that's how you get up there. Makes
Cover
sense
is
to me.
very important in Trilaterum.
Yeah, so like it's essentially like touching cover gives them a -1 to hit you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Or -1 to hit in ranged combat.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and
It also
activate
provides some
this,
advantages in a
unit.
firefight.
Correct. So if you're in cover when you're attacked in a firefight, you actually attack simultaneously instead of waiting for the attacker to attack and resolve his attacks. And then if the defender survives, they're allowed to attack back. But when you're in cover, you do it simultaneously.
Ah, so blow for blow. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
It gives you much more of a fighting chance.
And the third
Yeah,
one,
fast infantry. That's real quick. They're running to cover. I mean, I get it. It gives you that extra like hardness to hit. Very, very good.
So some of the fluff behind the Binocs is they're all clones. So what they do is before battle, they'll take a piece of their genetic material and they store it. So if they
Oh, just in case.
if they die in battle, they're just regrown, and their memories and everything can be regrown with them.
That
so
is
they,
awesome.
They are very fearless in battle, and if they die, they just regrow themselves.
Oh, I like them a lot now. Dang it, that's one of the armies I didn't buy today. They're up there. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back.
They're actually one of the armies in the starter set.
Yes, they are. So 2 lucky audience members are going to be winning that tonight. Hashtag Compound Trilaterum in the chat will enter you into the giveaway that we'll have at the end of the show. And, if you're probably first or second dibs, you're going to have, a shot at getting your hands on one.
Come and stand over here. That's my 3.
Oh, my son. Good Lord.
So I've got another 3 more units.
God bless him.
Yeah,
He's the best.
he's joining in. That's cool. Welcome, Moth King.
Hopefully my daughter will jump in, too.
Oh, boy.
And my wife.
Oh, boy.
The whole
The
family.
whole Trilaterum family going to join
That's
us
right.
eventually. That's cool.
That's right.
Into there.
Tight.
Tuck them in.
So the Binocs doing a lot of running and hiding so far. Or just hiding.
They're using the terrain to their maximum advantage.
It's called guerrilla warfare, John. Shut up. Oh, yeah, terrain.
So they move 18 inches total. But what I'm going to do is use about 12 to get to the edge, and then now we're going to come into difficult terrain at that point.
We're going to go into the
That'll give me
terrain here.
another, few inches inside. So right now, they're in that difficult terrain, gives them a little bit of cover.
So when you move into terrain, you have whatever movement you're moving in the terrain. So if you move, say, 6 inches and 2 inches of that are in the terrain, those 2 inches will actually cost you 4 of the inches.
Twice, double the movement of how far you're going in.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good though. Yeah, it's difficult. Yes, you're not supposed to like push through. You know, like certain stuff you're not supposed to just push through terrain or like climb over certain stuff. You know, sometimes you have to go around.
Too funny.
That's why I got a building that has like the room
There's
to put
my
guys in.
third
I was like, oh
activation.
yeah, this is gonna be useful. I got a lot of things today. Very excited.
I think my commander is going to activate now.
Ooh, the commander.
He's going to come swing
So the
over here.
commander has a very interesting ability. They're allowed to sacrifice their actions to give any unit within 6 inches an extra action, even if they've already activated.
Ooh.
So it can be very, very interesting because you could give, say, a tank an extra shot.
Yeah, or like that heavy weapon team or
Heavy
something.
weapon team,
Ooh.
yes.
Or even to like maybe move that extra distance to get onto like maybe an objective if that's in the mission. Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Very,
They're-
very good.
They're very. It kind of allows you to do some very dynamic things.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I am absolutely loving it. I have
You just
to.
have one left, right?
I just have the one left. So I've got
I'm excited to
my commander.
play with all the
Big
stuff I just got.
pop-up
Yeah, you.
And work with a bunch of tanks and stuff. Like I just got many things. I'm very excited.
big
It's very cool how I
tuck in back over here.
it's been very
Nice little, swap.
great being down here today. You guys have really dove in first to Trilaterum,
Oh, yeah.
and it's really really amazing.
Oh.
And I can't wait to see some of the armies that you guys paint up and put on the tables.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I gotta finish the Agarkale. I have about as much unpainted as I do painted already, and that's a lot. So I have options. I have all the options.
Yeah.
He's going to move to here.
Just tell me what's going on, Manny.
I am. I'm winning.
Oh man, he's winning.
Have you been paying attention?
That's a
I
big
know he declared victory, but I've already won this game, so
Manny. That's a big lawn to keep him off of.
that's right. But I'm going to. So,
Okay. Well, I'm excited.
My monitor is going to. He's going to pull a Binox, and he's going to stay right where he is. And I am all set.
The classic.
No move. I require $1 royalty fee for taking the
The classic hold maneuver. He's just chilling back there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shucks.
I really like that model.
Oh, he's so cool.
All right,
Oh, he looks
so that's
good.
the end of the
He
first
did a good
round.
job, Tim. He looks awesome.
So at the end of
I
the
love
first
the
round,
design.
have any
The
points been
design
scored?
of
No.
the aesthetic.
There will be no
you know,
points scored
and
until the end of
I'm
the game,
really
pretty
digging
much.
it. The design of the rules and stuff. I've been having a great time.
He doesn't start
We
out
very
with
much
points,
wanted
maybe
a
he's painted his
No.
very retro
In fact, he gave
sci-fi.
me points
Make you
because
feel like you're in some of those old sci-fi movies.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, I was giddy as soon as I opened up some of like the Utilibots and stuff. They're these little like kind of like round boys with the coil arms and claws and oh my goodness.
Well, I very much grew up
Oh.
on all the old sci-fi and old sci-fi movies, and it's very near and dear to my heart. So.
Oh yeah, I absolutely dig it. I've been having a great time.
We have the sculptor that I have. She just does an amazing job,
on to
and
turn
we've really
two.
been able to collaborate
Turn
and
two,
worked on
so
some
now-
pretty incredible imagery. And
Yeah.
Now the initiative.
I love it. There's not anything I don't like.
So this is initiative for
So-
turn 2.
Iron Will.
13.
13.
A
see if I can
typical
beat that.
game is around 1,000
cannot.
points,
I
and
got
that's anywhere
the-
between
I want
8
everybody to pay
and
attention.
10
It is
units.
the first of double one rolls for me.
Okay, so Manny has said that's the first of many double one rolls for him.
2 dice for initiative.
2 dice total.
So,
the highest total
go
gets
right
it.
ahead, sir.
Yeah, so you said about 1,000 points, like
About
8 to
1,000
10
points,
units,
8 to 10 units. That's a good size for a game.
and that's what we got going on.
That's what we have going on. It runs about. You could play that in about an hour.
So I'll activate that unit. They're just going to, they have a normal move of 9 inches, so they had to climb up, shimmy up the wall there for their first
They
action.
look way too big to be climbing walls. Are you cheating me again?
No, they're like cloned. They're jacked, Manny. It makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. Their musculature is too heavy to make that climb.
But low gravity. We'll say low grav.
And then for the second activation of this unit, we're actually going to shoot into your infantry.
Oh,
It's on like Donkey Kong.
going
folks.
for first blood. The Binox, first activation of turn 2. Here we go.
So I'm using energy rifles and clubs, but I have a range of 24 inches. I'm just outside of the 6-inch range, so I don't get that extra bonus for being.
Yes, if you are within 6, you get a +1 to your
Plus
hit.
1 to hit, correct.
So
And
5,
then
that
Manny's-
takes it up to a 6 with your
Manny's cover gives him -1 to the hit.
Correct. So there's 2 levels of cover. There's light cover and heavy cover, and
that?
most cover in the game is
Nothing but misses.
-1.
Yep. Well, it's
Oh,
the
wow.
cover that did it.
You have to be like in like a
Wow.
building or something maybe for hardcover.
Correct.
I know you only roll
Buildings and hard structures. There's really the only hard
Yeah.
cover in the game,
So I bought one today.
and only infantry can actually claim hard cover
Yeah.
because vehicles can't enter
Yeah.
those types of terrain pieces.
Which makes sense because like some of these vehicles would like destroy those.
Correct.
those, you know,
Correct.
they
You
can't
have
go in.
a tank driving
can go
into a
through.
building, unless it was a garage, maybe.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
But he's not going to be able to shoot out of a garage.
Yeah.
So.
So this unit also shimmies up the hill.
And does more shooting.
You're surrounded, Manny. Watch out!
I don't know if I like this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's blue guys. They look good.
So
Come
one
to
of
this
the
nice lush
What's up,
green
Beetlejuice?
planet,
How you doing?
and there's
Welcome to
blue
the
people
stream.
everywhere.
I miss
Awesome.
again.
Iron Will, you're
Bunch
welcome.
of whiffs.
Tim is here, so if anybody has any questions about Trilaterum, please, ask away. There's a whole bunch of really, I love,
Third
I have never
activation.
played like a miniatures game before.
Big pop
This is like the first one I've tried,
overnight.
and it's so much fun. Like
Big
it's
Papa Binox is actually going to give
the
you
little.
some
I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about like little guys, and then I got them. I started looking at them, I'm like, oh, these are awesome, and like I'm kind of gearing up for like the challenge of painting little guys, but it's fun.
Oh,
fun.
we finally got a hit.
Well, I'm not
Uh-oh.
liking this at all.
A hit,
We got one hit.
I obviously don't fondle those dice hard enough when I get
one hit. Now he has to wound though.
yes.
Well, I'm going to do a rapid fire.
Ooh, so
Okay,
he.
So this will be the one.
Go ahead.
So when you're doing range combat, you can choose to
Maybe.
re-roll successful hits for more hits. But on subsequent rolls, if you roll a 1, you have to roll on this rapid fire chart that we have, and half of it's good, half of it's bad. You could get another round of shooting.
Show them.
You could
Or you
blow
could
yourself
be,
up.
Yeah, you could be me, who the very first action of the game, you try to rapid fire and destroy yourself
So my
with like your cool
Yes.
Understrider, awesome like heavy vehicle. Like I'm just gonna take this off first activation. I'll just remove that from my team.
5 up, and
It's
then it's
the
power
rapid
of
fire
1.
mechanic is really interesting
So I need
because
to-
early on in the game, people might not rapid fire a
that
lot.
made me cry.
But as you proceed through the game and you're trying to
Yeah, you're like, why
capture,
not? Yeah,
you're
heck-
trying to capture objectives, you're really down to the wire to win, or try to take different things, and you're like, darn it, I'm just gonna rapid fire as much as I can.
All right, so
I love it. I love it so much.
Activate. I'm gonna attempt to activate these guys and try to pay you back for the damage you just gave me.
So first you're doing your stamina. Oh, yeah. Little
So
stamina
my
roll.
stamina check on Expedition Infantry is an 8. I have 1 wound, so a 7 or less will allow me to activate.
So when a
one.
unit has stamina markers on it,
Hey, look at that!
in
8.
order to activate, they have to roll a
Saw it
die.
here first, folks.
So Manny also just
And
failed
add the Stamina roll.
stamina roll, which means that his unit is now suppressed.
Right.
Which essentially means that it can only take 1 action and it is -2 to ranged actions. right?
Correct, and it can't move any closer.
Can't go closer to enemies
the
because they're
enemy.
like, oh heck no. So they
They're
essentially like went to
hunkering,
ground.
either going to
Yeah.
down, they're hunkering down, that sort of thing.
Very cool.
All right, well we're gonna shoot anyway. Just gonna make it impossible to hit. That's all.
What's
We don't
going
care.
on in the producers area?
What is your defense?
So my defense normally is a 4+.
That was elbow.
And I guess I'm in
Here you
difficult terrains. I get some cover from the hill.
Does he get cover from the top of the hill?
I have the higher
Is he
ground
technically
guy.
touching the hill, which is why he has cover?
If
The-
he's on the top of the hill and you have clear line of sight to him, then he will not get cover.
Okay.
So 4.
There we go. See, it helps to have the guy who designed the game literally right here. That's
Basically-
very convenient.
Oh my.
Hills are the exception to the templated terrain rule in that
I'm going to rapid fire as well.
hills block line of sight if you can't see the unit on either side of it.
Right.
But if you could see the unit standing on the hill, then it won't.
Yeah, they're
There's the 2-1.
They're standing there.
Hey,
I mean, you know.
can we go to the dice tray? When you roll a 1 on rapid fire, we go to the chart. Guess how many rolls? I rolled 3 dice. Guess how many ones I got?
There's three ones in there, Manny.
Luckily,
you do that?
you only have to roll once on the chart.
Wow. Well, roll once, Manny.
Okay, here it is. Here's the 8 that everybody's waiting for. Nope.
Oh, it has to go in the tray, Manny.
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
So,
So
an
an
8
8 is
on
the
the
worst.
rapid fire chart is
Man.
remove the unit as a casualty.
Manny.
That's what you get.
Yep.
For shooting at me.
That is exactly how it would go for Manny. I can't freaking believe that. Live on camera. That was
It's
captured.
hilarious that
That's
I called every
That's
one of
right
those
there.
rolls.
That's, Manny didn't even roll 1-1. He rolled all ones.
All right, my second activation for this round will be
I can't believe I just did that.
Manny, how many wounds did those guys in the hill take?
0.
0, because his unit
Zero.
died
Thanks,
trying
Joe.
to shoot them.
Aren't you supposed to be operating a camera or something?
Manny, I know that
So much
pain.
concentration, I miss stuff sometimes.
Beetlejuice times 3. Thank you so much.
I am going.
Thank you so much for the bits and the little dog you love. Thank you so much.
And then I'm going to shoot up with the same unit. All right. I'm going to see how many war ones I can roll. Ready? Here we go. No, that's not enough.
That's
So
a-
garrison infantry, you are a 4, so I need 4s. So I hit
So
twice.
2.
And because
You
I'm
gonna go
gonna
for
put
it?
Punishment, I'm gonna go.
He's
for
gonna
it.
Yes,
rapid fire.
Manny.
Go
Yes.
for it.
Do it.
I
Oh,
got
that's
hits.
2
I'm
more.
gonna try 2 more times.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you can continue rolling until you either miss
Oh,
or
so-
roll a 1.
Well, hey, you just turned what? 2 hits into 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
You are armor.
Fortune favors the bold, folks.
It does.
4 of them.
Whoo-wee.
How dare you shoot my friends?
How dare my friends kill themselves trying to shoot you?
He's got 4 stamina on him.
Ooh, that is a rough one. So,
That's my second
so
one.
as you were saying before, like
My
when a unit
third
activates, if
one.
it has any stamina on any stamina markers on it, then you have to check.
Correct. You roll a die and you add the markers to what you roll.
And so you're on a D8
Correct.
plus a number, and a lot of these units are like a 6 to an 8 for like your average infantry unit.
Between
you
6
know?
to 8,
And then
the
your
more
bigger stuff
elite are
is like 10,
10s.
12.
So if you equal or below the number of their stamina number, they get to activate normally.
Yeah.
If you go above that, they are then suppressed and they can't move
Okay,
closer.
so let's see.
They shoot at a negative
Out of my
and
8
they only
dice,
get
I
1
got 2
action.
hits.
So getting a bunch on really affects that
And
rule.
Correct.
Like,
I rolled 8 dice and only got
you
2
know.
hits. I'm going to rapid fire
And
and
it-
try to get some more.
And it sometimes can be very advantageous to shoot at multiple units and just put a little bit of
pepper
stamina on each
a
of
little
them.
bit, yeah, because then you're making all of
Because
them
you're
check.
making people take checks. Because if they don't have any markers on it,
go.
they automatically activate
7.
no roll.
7.
No roll needed.
Explosion.
And a roll of an
Yeah.
8
Resolve
always
the attacks
fails.
on
Yes.
this unit
So
and,
even if they have a high
multiple
stamina and only 1 marker,
Yeah.
you're still forcing them to roll, which could
rolled
potentially
before, I
suppress
guess.
that.
Unless
unit.
you're Elios. Then you don't
Well,
care.
Elios have a special rule called AI, which they automatically
add
pass any
before
stamina.
Yeah, I like those guys. They're pretty good.
Probably.
They felt real good. I just got the biggest one today. I'm really excited.
Oh, the new dreadnought. Yes,
It's enormous. I love it.
those will be going on the website hopefully this week.
So, 2 stamina.
Yeah, sorry everybody. We got some exclusives today, so we went to town.
Yes.
Going back a lot lighter today.
All right. The contractor who made these guns is going to get fired.
Uh-oh.
Probably out of the cannon because nothing seems to be working today.
Oh
I
no!
think it was on that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Okay.
Did
that's
they hurt
my
themselves? What happened?
break. Well, I rapid fired,
Yes.
and then I got greedy and I rapid fired again. I rolled a 1, and then when I rolled on the chart, I got a 7. So it resolved the hits
Oh.
against them.
So
and
you
then
shot
adding
yourself?
4. Yeah, my guns blew up.
Hey Fred, watch out!
So
Rookies.
they basically
wasn't
had an
very
ammo
good.
explosion,
Yep.
and took a lot of stamina on themselves.
Friendly fire. Oh no, that's the one above it. Ammo explosion. Yes, that's right.
Right.
My bad. I was looking at the friendly fire. I was like, oof.
So
that's where you shoot your friends. That's rough. Yeah, so like it's essentially like 4 or under is pretty okay or
Correct.
good, and then like 5+ is like
there's some really good ones.
Yeah, no, they're funny. I actually love it. I love it.
Okie dice.
Yeah.
I hurt my friends, not my. I hurt my friends, not their feelings.
Nice.
You know?
Like for say you roll a 2, it's spray and pray. You get an additional round of
shoot
shooting.
again. Yeah,
so you get to shoot again,
it's
which
wild.
is it's extremely powerful.
So for my
But on an 8, what does this do? And you blow yourself
Yeah,
up.
you blow yourself up.
I always picture the guy in The Fifth Element pushing the button on the gun.
You should have asked him about the red button. Yeah.
Should have asked him what the red button does.
If you do get the additional shot
Yes.
from spray and pray, can you rapid fire on that one too?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You can. But it has to be on the same unit.
Same unit.
So you can't when you double up on actions such as shooting, you're just doubling the dice. It doesn't let you shoot at separate units.
Correct.
So when you get the additional from spray and pray, you still have to fire at the same unit.
So they are
Just for
vicious.
balance issues.
And so I'm adding. What's your armor? Or I'm sorry, your defense?
My defense on garrison infantry is a 5.
5, so it'll go down to 4 because I.
You don't get cover in firefights.
You don't get cover in firefight, right?
No, you do not get covered in firefight.
All right, so there's 2. Now the unique thing about firefight, you keep on going until you miss. So here's 2 more hits coming. So that's still going. Still going. What was your
Defense is 5.
5? Okay, so that's
So
my
missed.
that's my last one.
All right, that makes me cry.
So that is 6 hits coming at you.
Armor is 4. You can roll it out, and then I'll roll mine.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Stupid Nightbot.
And then your armor
It's 4.
4, and I've it's power 1, so 3s. So that's 6. 6 stamina.
I know.
There's a 2 in there, so 5. There was one of yours.
Is
that
there a
was
way
2.
to allow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 5.
All right. So here's my attacks. I didn't put my moves on.
You can't add something to a list.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Ow. Hurt a little bit.
Okay.
And me swinging back at you.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's the automatic thing that we have set
Swing
up.
the butt
It
of
just
my
doesn't
rifle at
like do links only because like scammers and shit. So like it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a big thing.
2. James, come on, no. It's 2 more.
So many.
Yeah.
Sorry, we forget sometimes that the mics are real good.
See, and your guys don't know how to fight. These guys right here are going to be another one of those guys' units weapon profile for you to deploy next turn.
So here comes James doing a
So
little
I got
compound
9
deployment.
hits.
Holy
9
crud. Manny rapid firing over here. Let's see how it pays off for him.
What is your armor?
They're in a
4.
firefight.
So he survived the first
All of them,
round,
except for this one.
looks like.
So
Holy cow. Holy cow, those boys came to fight.
Because you
Good
did
job.
More stamina than I did.
Holy
Correct.
cow. Manny,
That is impressive.
where'd you get those dice?
Tim, thanks, Tim.
So the Vinox are really good in firefights. 'cause
Yeah,
they have
that's
the vicious
impressive.
precious rule. So to see the was that the garrison infantry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Those are some regular dudes. Like
That's some guys digging down with some intestinal fortitude.
yeah, those
right
dudes
there.
went for it.
We saw what you guys did.
Okay.
Ah!
I just thought of something. Did you rapid fire? Is that why?
No, it was because in firefight you just keep fighting until
Right.
you miss all your attacks.
Oh.
You ignore you roll as if rapid fire, but you ignore the ones. You just keep going. So basically, when the first person, when he charges in,
I read
he
that
does
wrong.
all that, and if you survive, you get to whack. You get to.
I that read wrong. I was not okay.
All right, so we're going to
Firefight is brutal and deadly and meant to be resolved right then and there.
Okay, so they like fight. It's like a fight to the death.
Fight to the
literally.
death right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So I was not playing that correctly.
You're never locked in firefight.
Yeah.
So the units are never locked together at any point in time. So you fight that firefight, and you're going to fight until somebody's dead.
Okay.
And even if it's a tie, you fight another round immediately.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Really?
And so somebody's going to die.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna cheat and he's gonna shoot me now. The big bad guy's got a nosebleed, and now they gotta shoot me from 1,200 yards away.
So only one person walks away, huh, from a firefight?
Only one person walks away.
Oh,
That's why,
man.
that's why it has the rule of when you're moving into a firefight. If you're doing that to a unit that hasn't activated
shoot
yet,
you, right?
they get to shoot. And if you shoot at somebody while they're coming in, and all you got to do is cause one stamina, it stops them in the tracks, and they can't make it in. So you have to be certain that you want to make that firefight roll, charge in. You want to be sure you're going in, because if you're going in, it's to the death.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we've been playing that not right. Now I see why.
Yes.
Now I see why some of the vehicles that have like a close combat are scary.
Yes, the vehicle.
They're like impossible to hit back.
But they pay for it. It's a big amount of points to get an additional.
I have some of
weapon.
the I call him as a joke I call him Macho Bender. Like
Yes.
the giant Sastel Industries guys. I love those guys.
The big war bots.
Yes. And I'm like, that guy's got a close combat weapon. He went in and he just kind of like tore a tank apart.
Yep.
It's like, okay.
All right, those are my 3 activations.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not happy about that. That's all I can say.
The cranky gamer is cranky.
I'm getting crankier.
Beetlejuice, thank you so much. I don't want to say it 2 more times or I'm going to, stuff happens.
Let's
Thank you so much. That's huge.
pick a unit and make it do something. I am going to pick this unit.
So they have multiple victory conditions going on in this. We have 3 objectives on the board. So at the end of the turn 4, whoever has the most units within 2 inches of each objective will score a point for each one.
So you got to survive the game, though.
So
You got to survive 4 turns of the game and be there. Yeah, that's rough.
And then as
Because we've seen it's very final. Like
Right.
this can end real quick.
it could end very fast.
Wow.
The other 2 objectives is the highest point cost units. So for the Binax, that's the Destroyer Mecha, and for the UEL, it's the Wayfarer Mecha. So if they are able to destroy their opponent's highest cost unit, it'll be an extra point.
Nice.
As well as if they're able to get any units in their opponent's deployment zone, they'll get an extra point. So there's a total of 5 points up for grabs for each person.
So he's going to shoot those guys.
Which are all contingent on survival.
Correct. You still have
Which
to
is
survive the
very
game.
tough. You still have to make it to the end of the game.
4s, but you're in cover, so 5s. I'm rolling a lot of dice here. So I'm rolling 12 dice. I have 10 in my hand, so we'll work that out as we go.
So he's using the Glacier suits. They are a very powerful unit for the UEL.
This is why, because
They have a lot of attacks, and they also have what's called a missile launcher, which is a one-use attack they can use
so far I got 6.
once per
2
game.
more shots to make. So 6 total. I'm not going to rapid fire.
Not one round.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of blowing my own guys up.
Manny is tired of killing himself rapid firing.
What are the odds of it happening
Let's see if it
again?
pays off.
Let's see. Yeah.
Nearly 100%.
Yeah. Not doing it ensures you do not die. You don't even give it the 50-50 chance.
No. Where'd they go? Oh, right there. So, no.
So you just need 4s.
Take that one away, take that one away, so 4.
4. That's not bad.
4 stamina.
Oof. That's a chunk. I mean, for most of these infantry units, that's like half.
Right.
You know, like that's a chunk. I mean, so essentially every time you activate, you have 2 actions for the most part.
Correct.
And so one of the actions you can take is a way to reduce some of that.
It's called the regroup action, and if it's the action you take, it's the only action you can take that turn. But that allows you to remove D4 stamina tokens.
Yes, which is huge.
You're
It's
healing
honestly
some
huge.
wounds. You're having a rousing speech. You're getting the morale of your troops back up, and it's kind of a way for you to heal your units dynamically during the game.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, sure.
And by being an alternating activation system where one person activates 3 units and then play passes to the other player.
Yeah.
Having the ability to heal units, you can very dynamically do during the turn. Maybe you're shooting a couple, maybe you're healing some. You could change what you're going to do during the turn as the action is unfolding.
Yeah.
So, stamina.
You're not just sitting there letting somebody
Show me how good you are, roll a 1.
beat up your units, only
still
to
pretty good, though.
think sit there and go, okay, I hope I survive so that I could do something back.
Exactly. Or maybe they're already on the objective. They've been getting shot at.
Correct.
They need to literally regroup.
Oh, that's an excellent point, because you could park someone on an objective and it allows them to stay on that objective and heal while they're maintaining control of that objective.
And then there are even further layers.
If I'm in the cover, I can see.
Based on there are
I believe so.
almost universal upgrades
A double shot.
you can give.
That unit there.
I'm gonna do my best ninja
So
dance
Moth
and try to
King,
make
the
you miss.
Agarical are the mushroom men.
Isn't that
Yeah,
your
they're like fungus and mushroom and stuff.
The fungus among us.
Yeah, but still
That's your garrison.
a hive mind almost.
Correct.
So
it's all a it's a hive mind of spores and fungus that congregate into larger forms, such as the warriors or the understriders. And when the Agarical have a need on the battlefield that they can't fill, they'll either grow it or they'll infect another life form.
steal it from somebody else.
Right. So they're almost like they'll infect another life form, and when they do it infects them on the genetic level, so that when they have more of them, so for example, is the fungal transport, it's a giant slug that they infected, and now every generation of those slugs is infected with the fungus and is part of the
I
Agarical
love the
army
slug
now.
so much.
Then,
The slug is my favorite. It's one of my favorite
armor.
models in the whole
those
line.
guys,
I
it's
love it so much.
Org is down
Mine
to
is
3
bright yellow. Mine's like a bright
It-
yellow
it-
banana slug.
I saw what you did. It looks really good. On mine, when I painted it, I put almost slime on the
and
pustules.
yes.
So it kind of looks like they're bursting out.
Yes, no, I like that.
My sculptor JC, she does a phenomenal job with these units, and I can't say
double shoot at
any other nice things, because everything she does is amazing. So.
Yeah, I love so many of these sculpts. And then a bunch of the trainer stuff is your design
Correct.
too, right?
So all the vehicles I designed myself, as well as the train, the buildings, the mushrooms, I designed all those myself.
Awesome.
All the battlefield bric-a-brac, the power generator that's on the rocks, the barrels and crates, I did those, as well as the crystals. JC did the rocks, the large rock formations that are on the table. JC did those.
Awesome. I love it. Like I was saying before, I've never played I'm gonna say a miniatures game before, but I've been having so much fun, and I love it, and the painting has been so much fun, and
Sure.
almost like a challenge, but fun. I don't know. I like it a lot.
I've been a huge fan of the 15 mil scale for a long time, and there's just not any good, easily accessible 15 mil sci-fi out
you
there.
don't see it a lot. You don't see it a lot.
That's
no.
why I decided I wanted to do it, and so
I just love you get so much character in these little dudes. I love it.
Orange Julius tank here.
It's awesome.
and they really do paint up fast. I mean, you can
And they take paint real nice.
they take
the
paint real
designs
nice.
are cool.
a couple of layers and some wash.
Yeah, and you
quick
do get
dry
like
brush,
variety
and they're
too. Like you
great.
get like some variety amongst these models. You know, like especially some of these binocs.
Sure.
Like they're all like these big clone dudes with like mustaches and mohawks, but they all are doing something different. They look.
Some
cool,
of them have
like,
a close combat weapon. Some of them have a
like,
rifle.
I dig it a lot. I really like it.
And we have so much on the horizon too.
Oh,
Just
that's
really cool.
That's what I love right there.
coming and
That there's more.
New factions,
more coming
filling
factions,
out factions that
models,
we have.
like
We've got we're going to be releasing a scenario pack that's going to have models and a terrain piece and a cool narrative scenario that you can run. A lot of fun, that sort of thing.
That's so exciting. I want that.
No ones?
I want one.
He hasn't rolled a single one yet.
I want at least one.
Mark's on fire.
That's your luck.
I'm done.
Come on, keep going.
No
many?
whammies. No whammies, Jim. No whammies. Okay, so what is the
6?
6. I'm a power 2.
Who designed this army? Everything in your army has power. Jeez, Tim, what are you doing to me?
I know who designed it.
Sorry? Question mark?
Don't worry about it. He's always grumpy.
Just read the shirt.
I've known Manny for the better part of 20 years, so it's okay.
Yeah, you'll be okay, Manny.
And I got 3 of them.
Only 3?
Only 3.
Wow.
But again, see, like even those chunks matter. Like it really does, because now they have to take the test.
Correct.
Now they have to take the test.
Every stamina token
there's
that's
a
out
chance of failure. There's a chance you don't move any closer. You only take one action. Like being suppressed is not what you want.
And especially in a scenario like this where you have to get to these objective markers and the other person's deployment zone, pinning them down and making them not move is key, because
Manny's
then they're
throwing the
not
missile
making
barrage.
any sort of progress.
Has a weapon profile.
These guys are throwing them. Oh, so he's using his once per game missile barrage.
So it's 8 dice.
Ooh, this is a good one.
36-inch range, but I'm well within that.
Who are you killing?
That tank right there.
Shooting the tank with the missiles. I love it.
Yeah, so the Glacier suits, they have a one-shot missile that they can use, and that's what he's
defense
firing
is
now.
6.
Which is like what, 8 dice power
8
2?
dice, power 2, HE.
Real good. So HE is more helpful against troops, but
Correct.
sometimes you gotta shoot the tank. It's still power 2.
It won't do anything extra to the tank. but,
Yes.
so HE, high explosive,
Yep.
that adds D4 stamina whenever you do damage to an infantry unit. AP is the same.
Same but for
is the
vehicle.
same but for vehicle.
Yeah, armor piercing.
Right. Armor piercing.
Jump.
Correct.
They remind me of the Starship Trooper guys from the book.
On the bounce.
Yeah. On the bounce.
Upgrade. I demand the jump pack right now.
Well, the good
was
news
my
for
second one.
Binox is their jump troops will be coming
so cool.
within the next few weeks as
That's
well.
so cool. Oh, I love like the stuff that's coming. Oh my gosh,
That guy-
I'm so
I'm
excited.
gonna activate.
That's what I love too.
the,
Scenarios is a big deal too. Like honestly, like a bunch of games come out and they're like, here's 4 scenarios. Like, you do have any idea how fast I'm gonna get through those 4 scenarios?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I'll play them again, but I don't want to play them like every time. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I hear you.
Having a bunch of different like ways to play the
I'm gonna
game
try and
is
shoot
so
those guys
huge.
a little
Like
bit.
it extends the playability infinitely.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
And that's one thing that we're really working on is making sure that people have a steady stream of new units, new content, things to do when they're with their friends playing Trilaterum.
I dig it.
Always having a good time and just enjoying, playing with their toy soldiers.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if
That's
we
what I said
can't
to
have fun
Manny.
playing with our toy soldiers, what are we here for?
That's what I said to Manny. I'm like, Manny, I just
There it
want to.
is!
Oh, you rapid fire.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
gonna be
This
2.
one's gonna
No,
be
Manny,
He's gonna
stop.
get 2.
It's a 5.
5.
5 is
Five.
still kind of bad.
Jam.
Shink.
So
Out of ammo.
that is probably the best of the bad results. The weapons are jammed, all the shots
he's
miss,
suppressed.
and you're suppressed.
So essentially means you're done, right?
But you didn't blow yourself up.
Yeah, not that, Manny. Hey, Manny, congratulations on the knockdown.
Congratulations on
I
not
failed
dying.
miserably, but it didn't die. I love it.
All right, I still have 2 more units. I've got my other Binox attack vehicle.
So you lied to me. You told me that thing squirted Orange Julius, and it did not. It squirted Hot Death.
Oh.
So I'm gonna just.
It was warm, Orange Julius. It
No,
wasn't cold.
no.
Warm Julius. That's what
Warm
everybody likes to
Julius.
drink, right?
It might have been lava.
I don't know what that would be. Not very flavorful.
It's a guy named Julius Frappade for the
Oh,
Binox
that's-
to drink.
Well,
They need like DNA
shoot at
and
the,
cells and stuff, right?
Glacius.
I would really
Unit.
appreciate it if you missed all of your shots.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, listen. You haven't played ball yet, so I'm going to tell you right now we're close to tears, which means I win. So,
Manny has the bucket ready for his tears.
What's your our defense? On
my
this
defense
guy?
is 4.
4.
Ooh.
All right, well, it's only
See?
2 so far.
Only 2 so far.
Now,
but-
if you would roll 2 1s right now, I'd be happy. Just 2 1s. Go ahead. Just 2 1s.
Oh
That's
no!
enough.
Oh,
Manny
there's
summoned one.
So the other one, just so everybody knows, the other one that fell out of the bucket was also a 1.
Manny
So,
Manny
I
cursing the
appreciate it.
dice
I'll
live.
be
So
happy.
no matter how many ones you roll, you still only roll once on the chart.
But one is not
Oh,
terrible.
crack
Now
shot.
the ones that he did hit with will be +1 power.
+1 power.
So the power is normally 2. Now it's at 3 versus
Power 3.
So he's looking
So
for
he's
threes.
normally Manny is normally armor 6. Power essentially makes it so that like you reduce that
correct.
armor.
It reduces
So
reduces
like
the
he's
armor
now
value.
only needing a 3+ to wound Manny.
Yeah,
Failed
to add
me
those
once again,
stamina
Mark.
markers, and again,
Mark on fire over here,
feel
even
the
on a
stamina
critical
markers, they
fail.
add up.
The tears are
You know,
coming.
two here and 2 here.
I
and
see
you're
Manny
at
getting
very
misty-eyed.
soon.
I want some. It's in my pocket.
Poor Manny.
So here's a question for Trilaterum Tim.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
I've got my wonderful orange crusher that has a close combat weapon
Correct.
that allows it to firefight.
Correct.
May I firefight the hover platform?
No, because it's a vehicle. Only vehicles
it
that
had
have a close combat weapon can fight or be fought in close combat.
All right.
Yeah.
With that being the case, I am tearing up. But
Yeah, but yours isn't going to win. Mine is.
But let's go ahead, because not only do I have wonderful claws, but also
Being a
have
hover
heavy
platform, in
weapons.
reality, he would just
Yeah.
Fly
It
up
would just
and-
fly higher.
and wave and
Be like, no.
So first I have to move. He is ponderous. so
Thank you
he's
very
not
much,
affected
Evil Ed.
by difficulty.
Cheering on Manny.
correct.
Evil Ed is in your corner, Manny.
I love you, Ed.
Aw.
So ponderous is one of the special moves that just allows you to move through terrain.
Yeah, you
without
don't
the
care.
penalty.
Yeah, no care of the difficult terrain and stuff.
So
Yeah.
up on the hill.
Interestingly, scout
now we
units,
shall shoot.
which get a
at
free
the
move
hover
before the
platform.
game, also
So
include
bits
ponderous.
of your hover platform.
Really?
Yes,
I did not know.
built in.
6.
6. So I need 6s.
Scout units are very powerful, and I think they're underestimated sometimes. People look
I
at
did not
them.
know that.
They maybe don't have the best weapons, but getting a free move with
going
ponderous
for it.
built in
I don't blame you.
Oh, I did not
allows
know
you to
that
really
part.
outflank and get around your enemy and
still
get
going
into the
for it.
places that you maybe need to be.
There's another.
Sneaky.
Yeah. The Gekta
still
scouts
going
that
for
the
it.
Jacketids have.
Going
They're
for this
Yeah.
rapid
Oh,
fire.
oh,
Oh,
he got
no!
It's rolling 8.
Oh
Roll
no!
Rolling 8. 1. It's an
Oh!
Oh, he
He
blows
just
himself up.
blew his
No
own
way.
unit up, and that was
No
his
way.
most expensive unit,
What?
which means that Manny is going to score a point from
Get the
that.
heck out of here! What?
Oh.
Wow.
The
I
tears-
love
the tears
any game that can give you moments like that. That was awesome.
Give you a hug right now.
I might need one. That's.
Congratulations, Manny.
I listened to you, Jim.
You didn't do anything, but congratulations, Manny.
Listen, Mark, unfortunately, you don't know there is no Coach Jim. He is cameraman Jim. You should have listened over here where the creator is.
I think I said many times, this is the first time I've seen this game.
Yeah, man, he's never even played, Mark. Don't listen to him. He hasn't even gotten a demo. Jim was late.
That was my
no
last
shots?
activation.
Don't even
so
go.
I
They just
have-
that guy's all gone.
It's all gone.
Oh no!
My ammo exploded, so all the attacks, my ammo blew up.
Alright, I am going to activate.
Very cool. Very cool.
If I don't,
That was rough.
There's a liquor store right down the road.
If
We
I
get the
don't
hot
say
stuff.
it, I'll forget.
Seriously! So I'm going to activate.
Seriously.
The general.
Oh.
Colonel Manny, if you will. He's right in there.
Nice. Colonel Manny is in that squad.
So, as I said before, command units are very interesting because they're allowed. You can sacrifice their actions to let other units activate again. In this case, he's just activating it normally.
I'm now going to activate these guys, who are going to try to shoot. Because I am apparently an idiot, I am going to activate these guys, and we're going to shoot that tank right there.
Shoot the tank! Shoot the tank!
Shoot dice out of the way here.
Pew 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 pew. I'm
What,
sorry.
you wanna hold on
I
to
just
that
picture like a lot of like pew pew laser noises like when I'm in here.
So it's 4 guys.
So
Like
when
the very
we're going to shoot twice.
retro
Sure,
laser
sure.
noises. I don't know.
well, you know, they're gonna have, you know, pew pewing lasers.
6s, right?
Correct.
So I got 3 hits.
When you're
Because I am a
rolling
glutton
to
punishment,
hit and
I am
wound,
going to try to rapid fire.
any weapon can actually wound any unit.
Yes.
Which
I
is
did, and I
it
rolled
may be
twice.
8s to wound, but it still gives everybody a chance to find that weak spot in the
Yes.
armor.
But
or
to be fair, some units
vision
have
slip.
an armor of 8.
Sure,
So you
they
need 8s
do.
anyways.
You
know?
would need 8s anyway.
Of course, modified by the power of the weapon.
Pray and
Correct.
pray,
Does it
so-
take another shot afterwards?
Oh my gosh. So Manny doing a rapid fire just after a unit died, and his rapid fire going to great success where his got spray and pray, which is another shot after this.
Right, they'll get a free round of shooting after this.
And Manny, you can rapid
Oh,
fire.
it's that one.
You
Okay,
can
over there.
rapid fire on the addition.
armor 5.
It's
Oh,
only
so I
a
got
single
2.
action, so even if you
So you
paid
take
for
2,
a
and then
double
I get another
shoot,
shot after this.
the free one would only
Here's
be
my-
a single
here's my
shoot.
free shot.
So
And Manny, you can rapid fire this one too.
Yeah, except you know,
You missed.
I stuck and didn't get any hits.
You have to
No
actually hit
hits.
something to get the.
You
rapid
yes,
fire to go?
because that is what you are re-rolling. You are re-rolling the hits that you get on a two, and
Kind of
then
explode those hits. into
yes,
other
but
hits.
on that
Okay.
re-roll, if you get a
That's
1,
my
that's
guy. I
where
got
the
the
chart
last
comes
one.
in.
sure.
It's gonna be this guy,
Uh-oh.
and he's just gonna.
Oh, big boy's going. I want to see this.
Monitor walkers.
This is
being
a
Boom,
monitor.
boom.
So he moves.
Well,
9, correct?
considering
So
that
he only gets to move once.
He only gets one move. Correct.
because he's slow, yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Move over to here.
His main prey has removed itself from the board.
I'm gonna try and shoot those guys.
All right.
Ooh, going long range, shooting at the tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
Get you back? Oh, it will.
Boy, it activated before.
And so vehicles don't claim cover nearly as easily in this game
No,
either.
no. The only way for
Oh, then I don't get cover. You don't get cover then. Is that what we're saying?
you, if you can't see more than half of the unit, he'll get
Well,
cover.
then he gets
Correct.
covered.
Yeah.
He,
Okay,
they,
so it
they
is
just
still-
can't be. It's harder for them to be in cover.
Yes, but it is
Yeah.
the line of sight base. So if you
Right.
can't see, like, get down to the level of the
If
model.
you look at it
take
and,
a look. You
and
can't
there's
see more
enough
than half.
intervening
Here we go.
terrain that you can't see
Rapid
more than
fire?
half of the
Yeah,
model,
I messed
then
up.
yes, he can claim cover.
Very
And
cool.
My 2 hits are armor.
That's all right,
2,
Critical RPG. Welcome back.
Oh,
Apex is good. I get it.
Armor 5, so you
So
need 3s.
3s. 2 3s.
Oh, that's 2 more.
Is that similar to the power?
My goodness.
Penetration?
Yeah. the
So
wound
putting some
armor
wounds on the
penetration,
tank.
But
Martin.
do I? Oh, I do have armor penetration. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
One more.
That's a one more.
One more.
So AP
That-
would add D4 more stamina markers when you
Yes,
yeah.
AP is
As
D4
long
more
you
as
do
long as you do one.
And
You've
I
got to
did
at
2,
least do one.
So the extra one I just gave him is apparently going to blow him up.
Oh no.
Outstanding.
You have
no.
blown
Are there
them
guys
up.
inside of that, or
There's
is that one not a
stamina
transport?
on it.
That's not a
when
transport.
vehicles blow up, do they like blow up and kill people next to them?
Unfortunately,
No, no explodies.
What do you need here, Manny? His biggest model's off the table, and now you want to blow up a.
I am not going to be happy unless he ends this game on his knees crying.
You're not
Okay.
happy unless he's not happy?
Exactly. That is my 3.
the coke.
So into the end phase, I have a medic. I'm going to try and heal some guys
All right.
if I can. Let's see. I know he's in range. I don't know if he is.
Now, do you have to use action for medic?
No, it's the end of the
into the
in the
back.
end phase. So I do have this guy. So I got these 2 guys right here. So everybody on my army is disciplined.
So
Everybody loses 1 off the top. And I am going to try and heal these 2 guys in the back.
So Manny has a unit with medic.
Within 6.
So
Those are the
any
only
units
2
within 6 inches can heal
They're-
D2
Wow.
stamina
on
at
that
the end of the
guy, I'm
turn.
going to get 2.
He's completely healed.
And then on this guy, I punch you a little bit. He's also going to get 2.
My goodness.
Okay, so Manny, at that point, we're going to pause from this point, give you guys a break, and we are going to take it down to Mr. Valentine at the table.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, I was just doing a count of your units.
I have 9 guys. I have 9 units left.
9 units. I'm down to 7. 7 units. What did I roll there? 11.
11. I rolled a 9. It's all you, sir.
Lost again, Manny?
I did.
I'm back.
Frequently. Perhaps you've never seen me roll dice.
Hello, John.
Who are the new guys?
Oh, the new guys.
Let's see how the rest of this plays out.
From our fearless leader.
Yeah,
They
James
are,
made
they
some
are
new guys up
expedition
here.
infantry
Oh.
That have just randomly showed up and said,
Reinforcements have
here I
arrived,
am.
apparently.
Apparently, Manny gets free reinforcements. I'm sure Mark doesn't love that.
I know! I would have lost my big walker, and then you get the free units. What's up with that?
That's James playing favorites, apparently. I
You
had
know
nothing
what?
to do with that.
If the audience wills it so, we'll give you a tank back.
A tank.
But the audience
For
has...
infantry?
I'm done. You win. Congratulations.
I think Manny might be able to flip the game board.
No, because
No.
Evil Ed's there, so no matter what we give
No,
out,
don't. Yeah.
we'll give 2 times to Manny.
No, God. Oh, my gosh. Make the game last forever. That'll just keep going. No, Manny, we don't mess with the game. We let the game play.
Let's see it happen, guys.
All right, so
Is that the compound?
first
So,
activation.
before you activate, I will ask you right now if you wish to surrender.
No, I
if you
mean
surrender, I will
The
accept.
units he got.
No, come on. I've got.
Listen, I gave you the opportunity. That's it. I'm going to have to kill all you guys now.
I've got a couple of
is that
different ways I can win this. I think. But
Maybe.
we'll find out. Maybe.
Maybe.
So, with that being the case, let's put some more suppression on these Gladius
I really
suits there.
should if you-
So one of the special things we did
Maybe make those suits disappear?
for the compound was we
Try
have
to.
a brand
So
new
we're gonna
unit
do a,
that will be
double
going on the
shoot
website this week,
with,
and that is the Compound Militia, the
Yeah.
official unit of the compound.
Yes.
So they will be going up on the website. They include an official Army stat card with the compound logo on it,
That's so cool.
so you can play it in your Trilaterum games. They will also be available here.
Yeah.
I will be
absolutely.
supplying John with some, so that you could come here and get some right at the source of the compound.
Hey, look at all those hits.
Oh, no.
I dare you to rapid fire.
You don't need
I'll
to.
buy you a soda.
He's gonna rapid fire. I could feel it. He's gonna
That's
rapid
a lot
fire.
of hits.
I'm dialing
Where's
it back.
James when you
I'm
need
dialing
him?
it back.
Where's
That's
James
enough.
when you need him? I need James
Again,
to tell him pathetic.
fortune favors the bold,
No
folks.
whammies, no whammies, and...
I think that's without
So,
rapid fire.
What is
I think
your
Trilaterum
armor?
said it best in the chat. Make it
And
so.
I'm a
That's right.
power 2, so that knocks it down to 3.
Threes again. Oh, yeah.
That is my lovely wife, by the way.
I got you.
Well, hello, Trilaterum wife.
She's
How we
amazing.
doing?
So that's going to be 3, 6, 8.
Jeez. That's a dead unit.
No, it's not.
No?
No.
Oh, my goodness. They have more?
He's got 1 stamina left.
Oh, wow.
Should have rapid fired.
That's a huge hit.
Those Glacius suits, they're taking a pounding.
Good thing it's Saturday night.
Hey, Overlord Arcana, how we doing?
All right.
Oh,
Now-
my wife is smoking.
This unit,
What's she smoking? Anything good?
Hot.
Oh. I didn't realize that was the thing you could smoke, but excellent.
this unit will take a hot
Actually,
shot.
my wife Stacy, she wrote some of the books. She wrote some of the fluff.
Oh, okay.
So she wrote some of the stories.
Oh,
yes.
awesome.
So
Those guys are defense 5. On the
yeah, I can't say it enough that without the help of my wife and my kids and
These guys
all
are
my
shooting
family and the support of all my gaming friends and everything,
in the train.
they were able to really help me get Trilaterum where it is today.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, it really helps to have a team. It really, really does.
My
Over there, Jim.
my 2 children, Bella and Max,
one more hit
they
on
help me
those.
play test. They help me at shows. My wife,
Armor 4
always
down to
helping me with packing product
Another stamina
or
on
doing
those.
packaging or anything I need. They're all just amazing.
That's great. I love it.
Activation.
It's going to be the run.
Yeah, it's going to be the
Cowardly.
run back to here.
The cowardly runaway that I've come to expect from the Binocs.
Run away!
See, the
And
Binocs
then-
don't typically run away. It's not
This
in their
unit-
nature really, but I guess we'll let that slide.
Since it's got 4 stamina on it, it's actually going to regroup.
So you could choose to do the regroup action,
And that's essentially all you do.
and that's all you do, correct. But you still have to make that stamina roll.
So I have to make the stamina roll to regroup.
Correct.
Okay.
See whether or not
Here's
you're
the stamina
suppressed.
roll.
Correct.
And I think I'm good.
Yep.
And then to how many? What's the
You get-
die roll?
you
for?
get
D4.
D4.
D4, and you just remove that many.
Okay. So
So one.
The one.
Okay.
So remove one.
Only one.
All right. These are my 3 activations.
So a rule that you may not know about, if you're within 6 inches of your general, your stamina counts as 1 higher when you make that roll.
Ah, good.
You didn't need it, but you know.
Yeah, he did pass, but the commander does help you pass those checks.
Actually, that's untrue. It's the leader that does that.
No. Oh.
The
Yeah, that's right.
commander,
commander is different,
allows
that's
you
true.
to
sorry.
the commander allows you to give an activation.
Why are you cheating?
Because I like to.
He was trying to help Mark cheat. It's fine.
Sorry, Manny.
It's okay.
I should have interrupted while you were saying that. I
No,
apologize.
it's fine. It's fine. I may not live through this, but I'm gonna act.
Go for it, Manny.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You get to the chopper.
I am going to.
Cover him with bees.
That's right. Cover Winkler with bees. Release the evil.
I'm gonna shoot it for you guys.
So I cannot say enough how much I love the
8
Glacius
shot,
suits.
Power 2,
They're cool.
Missile barrage.
JC did an amazing job. I
They're
love
so
the
cool.
missile racks on the shoulders, the
Yeah.
miniguns. They're just super
They're
cool,
cool.
models.
There's so many. See, that's my problem. Is there's so many cool models.
Right.
I have that problem where I'm like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Is that army? I'm gonna buy all of that.
And we have so many amazing things coming too. And all I can say, Street Sharks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God! Don't say that to me. Oh my God! I love that show, and I love the whole concept.
Oh, Manny.
I remember
That's
stuff.
what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Now you know.
One of the
Icing on
great
the
things
cake.
about
You want that icing on the
JC
cake.
is I'll just have an idea like, oh, I love this animal.
crack shot,
So
resolve the
we were
attacks,
talking the
plus
other
1
day, a
power.
couple of weeks ago, and
Power 3.
I said, you ever seen a pangolin? Which is this
And,
weird
armor is
armored.
4,
So once.
It's almost like an
One's always
anteater.
failed, so I need 2.
And she was like, yeah. I'm like, we're going to make units for that. She said, yeah, we are.
Oh, that's
So, those are on the agenda. And it's just cool because I'll say, I kind of like this. What do you
that's not
think?
cool.
And
Well,
she's
this
like,
is high explosive.
let's make it happen.
Armadillo dudes. Oh, you can't tell me stuff like that.
So
That's so cool.
the Parisi is a conglomerate army that's in the rules, and it's made up of all different races.
Okay.
And so all these cool units that she's working on now will be part of that army, and so you're gonna have, the pangolin guys are gonna be in there. You're gonna have fish people. You're gonna have
Why do I have to love
octopus.
everything? Why do I
You're
have
gonna
to love
have all
every
kinds
single
of
thing
cool
that's coming out?
things.
Oh, no, but I really like it.
And
really,
every unit will be very unique and have its own feel.
Evil Ed's continuing
Evil
to cheer
Ed
you on.
cheering Manny on.
Ed, you are still my favorite person in the whole universe. Don't tell my wife.
Let's go, Manny. Let's go. Ooh. Is that the Ed power?
They are the crack compound fighters.
So you are armor 5?
4.
This is the compound unit shooting.
Oh, the compound infantry.
So 3 more.
Ooh.
They're going to
So
town,
there's
folks.
7. 7.
Go compound militia.
Well, they're technically expedition infantry.
Oh, that's right. You're playing them as compound. You're paying them as expedition infantry.
Compound. We just wandered onto the field, folks. Watch out for the compound. They're coming out of the backfield.
Represent.
That's right.
They're just gonna double
But now we
fire
need like a
same
flag. We need the sea flag.
You can do it, Manny.
I'm shooting the unit I've been wounding.
He's been shooting that unit on the hill forever. He just keeps shooting at him.
Well, because they're going to die eventually.
That's fair. Throw enough bullets at them, eventually they'll die.
4 here?
Would help if you loaded the bullets in a gun.
Those combo guys.
2 more.
They're just going to grow back from whatever's left of it.
Yeah, they left a piece back at home. They'll be back next time.
Okay. They're not. They won't be here.
I like that. I love like fluff and stuff.
Okay, that's me.
I love the fluff of these guys. I love like the human like exploration league. Like that's cool.
Sure.
Come on. I got my first human army today. I got the Dominion.
Nice.
Other than that, I have a whole
John,
bunch of
I want
aliens.
you, as soon as I get my hammer.
I know, man. He's gonna smash all my dudes, and I don't like it.
All right,
So one of the interesting things that's happening in the fluff is, so the Draconids, which are the lizard men, the Barad are basically a world of anthropomorphic bear men that they're under the rule of the Draconids, and they're currently breaking away from the Draconids, and they're going to join the UEL, and so that's going to cause in kind of the next round of some of the fluff, that's going to cause a lot of tension between the Draconids and the UEL.
But you said hybrid bear men?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Yes. And those are on the horizon as well.
My God.
So they have a really cool unit in the rules. It's called the Air Cav. So they basically have a hover platform that can move around the board that can be swapped out for an infantry stand at any point.
Oh.
So they get the use of the hover platform, so you can get them where they want them to go, and then swap them out.
Fast, yeah.
And then they're an infantry unit then.
Oh.
So they're one of the only units that has that disembark rule.
Interesting.
Yeah. As well as the another cool unit that's coming is the Butrimovich missile support vehicle, which is our Ukraine special vehicle. We're donating most of the proceeds of the Ukraine model to the UN Relief Fund.
Nice.
Their rules are coming as well.
I bought one today.
They'll be one of the only
the other ones.
indirect fire units that are in the game. So they'll be able to shoot through and over terrain with ignoring line of sight, which is going to be a really interesting to see how people use those units. You know.
Yeah, I got one of the Ukrainian relief ones today.
What the heck?
It's actually named after one of my best friends that passed away, Doug, and this is kind of a memorial to him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, him and I cut our teeth on Warhammer 2nd and 3rd edition way back in the day. So we were friends for years and years and years before he passed.
Don't get into hand-to-hand combat with Manny Skies.
Did Manny like fight somebody off again
did,
in a
In
firefight?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Compound guys fire fought them to death. To the point where I think
Hashtag firetastic.
Well, no, we weren't. We figured that out the first firefight we played here. We figured out we were doing it wrong.
Yes. You just go until somebody dies.
Basically.
You just keep fighting. So like both people get a chance to fight.
Well, no. So whoever charges,
Yeah.
if you're not in cover, the charging unit attacks first.
Yeah.
They roll all their attacks. They roll against the armor. They apply the stamina. Then the defending unit makes a stamina roll.
Yeah.
If they pass, they get to strike back. And then if they don't pass, they're removed as a casualty. If they do pass, they strike back, and then whoever did the most stamina to the other person is the winner, and the other one's removed as a casualty. If it's a tie, you just fight another round.
So you're essentially like stuck at one though? Like you're stuck at like one left on your stamina, or like, you know what I mean? Like
if you had one left and you rolled a 1 and you made it, you get to strike
you
back.
to fight back, and
Yeah.
then if they're not gone, okay.
Yeah. So then what you do is you add up. So say I did 5 and you did 4.
Yeah.
No matter how many stamina I have, the 5 won and the 4 lost, and it's going to remove. So it doesn't matter how many stamina you got left.
Again,
whoever
super
lost,
final.
yeah, it's final. They're gone.
Okay. Okay. Yes, we have definitely not been playing that correctly.
Yes. At most it's going to last 2 rounds. The 2 rounds because you fight it right then and there again. You know, But that only happens if it's a tie.
Right. So if
only
they both,
if it was a tie.
if they both survived,
and
this
it was
one's going again.
Right. If they both survived
And
and,
it was a
they
tie.
did the exact same amount of stamina to each other,
go again.
You go again.
But with the person that charged first.
No, at that point it's simultaneous.
Oh, so then it's whoever can do more.
Then it's
Literally.
whoever's going to do
All
more.
right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
Or yeah. So,
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
made to be.
All right, your attack.
Yeah,
Simultaneously instead of like one person then the other.
Right. You just both roll.
Because then it's that last roll right there is whoever gets more.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
And the whole thing about that is I didn't want units to get locked into close combat because that's one of my biggest pet peeves of some other games that I've played, where you'll have. I played a game one time where basically I got locked in turn one, and it was like a conga line of models, and they were just locked in the whole game, and I didn't want that to happen to people because in the future. I envision instead of it. That's why it's not called close combat. Why it's called firefight. In my mind,
now you're like
your
can't
pistols,
miss
your
mode.
grenades, you're fighting out like really close quarters. But it's not knives, and it might be a knife, but it's mainly just close quarters.
Now it's that
blasting.
same gun, but like I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like yes,
Shooting it
it's
right
very
at you.
final. Yeah. Okay.
So.
I like that. That does make a lot of sense.
And it's amazing to me that Manning's doing so well because the Binocs, again, have special rules that make them better in close combat.
So it's power 2.
Look at those guys. They look great.
5.
Yes.
So
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that's a great shot right
Mark
there.
did a great job on his Binocs.
He did. His
I have
Binocs
to
do
say,
look great.
they look
I saw them in
great.
person. They look so awesome.
So 2 more. So
I'm just so happy to see painted units on the table that weren't painted by me. And I have to say, your painting on the last 2 streams, you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching you paint, and me,
That
my
contrast
wife,
paint
and my
is cheating.
kids were just. I call them down to the hobby room. I'm like, look, they're painting Trilaterum minis.
Yes, they've been a lot of fun. It's fun to paint them, and like, especially like I started with the agaricale, so like I have like the freedom of like whatever, because like fungus comes in literally every color and shade and shape and
Yes, it does.
size. So they're fun to paint. I'm gonna do some like detail stuff to like really finish them
Sure,
off. You know
sure.
what I mean? But
My favorite color is blue, so you're gonna notice that there's blue almost on every model. There's like a little bit of blue somewhere.
there's some blue. Yes. I like working with blues.
And so my Binocs, I painted them blue, so it made me happy to see that Mark had done his
love
in
it.
blue.
And I can tell
They
that's
just
the
look
contrast.
cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, the contrast looks
Oh.
gorgeous on them.
which makes it go away.
It's like cheating because you're like one and done.
If you hadn't been successfully cleared it,
I
you'd
would
fight at a reduced rate.
Yeah, it's -2 for range combat
And only once.
and 1 action. Yeah. So needing 4s, I got.
Oof. Look at that shot.
6.
That's a great shot, Jim.
He's going for it.
No.
Oh no, the one.
No, I'm just
Oh.
shooting.
Oh, sorry.
4.
Oh, that was the wound. I'm sorry. I saw the one and I was like, no, poor Manny.
No.
Manny's like, nah, I gave up on that.
I'm playing on the odds here. I will go for it when I only get 1 or 2 hits. If I get 4 or 5, I'm not doing that.
Because you know you're going to see at least one.
Oh, one is all it
Wouldn't be
takes.
me playing if I didn't roll a handful of 1s when I did that.
I don't have any more activations, so
Well, that makes me somewhat happy.
so you can finish up the rest of your activations.
Uh-oh, Manny gets to finish the turn. Manny, what you got?
It would have been a little bit more even, but then there was these 2 units.
Yeah,
just
2
popped
free
up out of
units
nowhere,
from our producer, James.
came out of the spider holes.
Stuff we said we weren't going to do anymore. Unbalancing the balance that Tim had brought to the
And he
lists.
rolled for reinforcements.
I didn't realize that Tim did such
how
a
on
great
Thursday
job
you
with
never
these
know what you're gonna
tactiles
get?
Oh, James is pulling my tagline.
and just pop out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of the really interesting things about building an army in Trilaterum 2 is we have the units broken up by the factions that they are with, but you can take units from any list together, there's no restrictions on that. The only restriction being that for every vehicle you take, you have to take one unit of infantry.
See, that was something I'm totally not used to, and like it's gonna take me some getting used to. I'm still having fun keeping it all in faction. You know what I mean? Like I'm having fun.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with keeping it in faction, and I definitely build the factions to be very synergistic.
Yeah,
but there's
for combo play yet,
there's
you know
some really cool, like personally, I like to run the Trolled with Sastel, because the Sastel robots really
I love their robots.
give some really interesting ranged options to the Trolled, which tend to be very close up.
Yeah,
and
the
in your
Utilobots
face.
are cool too.
Oh, Utilobots are
I
awesome.
love them. They look
Danger.
so cool.
Danger.
They're like these little round boys,
Yes.
like with like the Cyclops robot.
Right.
Oh my! I love them so
And
much.
They're an interesting unit too, because you can field them in 3 different configurations. It's the
Yes.
same models, and you just how you field them. You can field them as a sniper unit. You can field them as a general combat unit,
Yep,
or you
or
can
like
field
medics.
them as a medic.
Oh, they're so
And
good.
Medic is super powerful
Medic is
on
very
the
powerful in
on
this
the
game.
battlefield.
It makes it so that during the the end of the turn, like the cleanup phase time, you are getting a D4 stamina off of that unit.
D2.
D2. Oh, that's right. You did change it.
Any
You did change
unit
it. It's
within
D2.
any unit within 6 inches removes D2 stamina markers.
It's
Any
all,
unit.
Okay, so I didn't know.
All
So
the
I also
units.
did not know it was all
Yeah.
units. Oh
So
my
all
gosh.
units within 6 inches get to take D2 stamina markers off of
So
them.
that makes that Death Star you were explaining much, much worse. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes.
That's awful. Okay, yeah, no, that's not cool, man.
Yes, so we'll.
Even D2 is still strong.
D2 is very strong.
Another one for me. Ready?
Oh no!
Nope.
6.
6. What do we got? 6.
Friendly fire!
Oh no!
Friendly fire!
Manny shot his closest friendly unit.
So you just resolve the attacks on your closest
Yes, Iron
friendly
Will.
unit.
We did say that. James did it.
So
anyway.
unfortunately,
Yes.
Big bad.
Manny had yet another bad result on
I
rapid
know.
fire table. And he's shooting at his own guys.
Oh no! He's shooting his own unit.
I guess they didn't see the patches on their uniform. They thought they were
He
enemy.
got him once.
Hey, I told you not to turn that thing at me.
What?
Okay. And that is me.
Oh, it's great.
So going into the end phase.
So being someone that is not versed in the streaming verse,
Yeah.
what do the subs do? I see that going on.
So,
People giving subs
that
and,
get us,
and that
for
sort of
us
thing.
especially, that gives you access to a certain level of emotes, and you get the little compound C next to your name.
Ah, okay.
It'll also alert you when we go live, if we do
Very interesting.
anytime we go live, and the compound brings you 5 out of 7
this
days
is turn
content a week.
4.
So
This
it
will be the
will
end of the game
alert
once
you
we're
to
done.
that.
Okay, so I understand. I get it.
Yes. And it's also a way to help show your support for us,
Sure.
and what we're doing. It has like a nominal fee that, Twitch gets some, we get some.
No, I can't thank you guys enough. This has been a lot of fun today.
Good. I'm glad.
Great being on the stream.
Awesome.
Great being here, and
That's exactly
it's
what I
been
want
a
to
hoot.
hear. Awesome.
5.
Heck yeah. Well, I hope you had a good time. 'cause
Oh, I did.
I
I did.
had a blast. I was
has
so
been
excited you were coming
so
down.
much fun.
Yeah.
It's as a designer, it's very rewarding to just see people that have a level of excitement for what I have such
for your
passion
stuff,
for.
yeah.
And to see people doing that, it's just so humbling, and it makes me so happy.
I'm glad.
My wife will tell you, whenever I get an order on the website, I'm like, woohoo, I got an order today, and it just makes me so happy. And
That's great.
I try, if I have things printed and ready to go, I'll pack it that day and get it out.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll
So
get the
fast.
order and I'll just get out of bed and go, I'm gonna go pack this order.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get it done.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure
came
you've
so
seen it.
fast.
You make the order and the
Yeah.
next day the package gets there. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. I was like, how did it get here the next day? Like, that's wild.
So.
That was awesome, though. I appreciate service like that. You don't know. That means a lot to me.
I know that, like, when I order things, there's nothing worse than ordering something and then you wait, and like it's a month later that
Or
it
it's
shows
like,
up.
or
on
they
your
make
doorstep.
just the label. It's like, oh, the label's
Exactly.
been created.
Label's been created, and then there's no shipping data.
4 days later, it's like, it'll be there in a week, maybe. Like,
Hurting on that guy.
I hate, yeah. So like, I very much appreciate prompt service. You have no idea. That's huge for me. And I, as like, especially, like I run a store, like customer service is my game too. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Just shoot into that
you know, I very much respect that when I am on the customer side too. You know, like that goes a long way for me, and I strive for that kind of stuff too. You know, like I want customer excellence. You know what I mean? Like it's important to me. That's how you get repeat customers. That's how you get good word of mouth. Like it goes real far.
Right.
You know, and trust me, you'll be getting good word of mouth from me. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more weeks.
Manny
is on
Manny
fire.
going on a kill streak. Is that the same guys?
Oh,
Is that the dang militia?
Yeah,
The compound militia came for blood, folks.
They are on fire.
Those guys are they got like a murder contract from James apparently.
That group.
I believe the old rogue painted up those compounders for James, who is still here.
Old Rogue is an amazing painter.
Yeah, the speed
If
at
you
which he
haven't
can
seen his
turn
stuff,
around
he is
stuff for
great.
you or like get like these big projects done is out of sight. Like I have literally zero competition for something like that. Like it is hard enough for me to squeeze in time to paint. Never mind a bunch.
Hashtag how does he do it?
Yeah, I don't get it. But he does. But so he's doing it like as a full-time.
Sure.
thing. You know what I mean?
As his
And, like,
full-time gig.
doing that comes with its own tricks.
Oh, I'm
you start
sure.
getting real fast.
He's got to be on
Uh-oh.
this game.
Unscheduled announcement.
You know, you've been such a good sport, Mark, that you two are now going to have the compound infantry that wiped you out.
Oh!
So James just gave Mark a copy of the Compound Militia.
No, I'm going to need them for next game.
A bag
Colonel
includes
Manny's
2
Marauders.
units and the card.
They're here.
They had the
I know.
fancy
James
card.
wanted them to get shown off.
there's
So
the
that's
card.
why he put them on the table. Oh, see, they come with the stack card.
Do you want to get a
Oh,
close
look at
up
that stack
of
card.
the card?
What's that C on there?
That's the
Compound.
compound card.
Oh, my goodness.
Kind of looks like the C in the dice tray.
We should make like a little like guy make
Which
like
I'm still kind of
Kagi,
dismayed that the dice
make
tray I
compound Kagi,
designed is not on the
or like
table yet.
a plush.
Getting there.
Yeah.
A plush.
Compound Kagi, the plush.
Oh, if you got a plush, my
Kagi.
daughter, Bella loves plushies.
Oh,
She'll
boy.
have me get them.
Kagi.
So first activation.
All right,
I'm
someone
gonna
get designing a
move
cute little plush that looks like a cog
a unit
in yellow.
to get within.
I'm on it.
Come up here and try to brave the storm. I'm trying to win the game, folks.
Go hide by that
he's
generator.
going for that objective.
He's playing the game, folks.
power node.
An interesting strategy.
Let's see if it pays
Beep,
off.
boop, beep,
He's
boop.
playing the mission. Let's see how that goes for him. He had some other guys trying to make sure that he could secure the crystal on the opposite side of the table.
Your leader's gonna come out of cover?
The leader is coming out to secure the crystal.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
It is bold, but he's got to secure those points. Otherwise, this game will end with him not on them.
And
Which
then he's going to try, with his second activation, he's going to shoot at that unit there.
Okay, fine.
oh, because in terrain to into terrain is doable. Yeah.
As long as they're both in the terrain. So if there's an intervening piece of terrain, then no.
Right, so
but
if
if
they
one
were-
person's
if
in a
they
piece
were-
of terrain and the other person's in a piece of terrain, and you can draw a line of sight, then yes.
So that if they
It'll
were,
still
but if they
only be
were,
a -1. It's
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah,
one
still
negative.
cover. But if
Yeah,
they
we
were
had
on
that
opposite sides of the same piece, it would be no shot.
Correct,
But
because-
being within, okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still cover.
Yeah. The terrain piece itself blocks line of sight, but if you're in it and the other person's in it,
And those
Okay.
I need 6s.
Into I like that.
Yeah, those you'll need to.
But still cover because you're still shooting through trees and stuff.
correct. Correct.
There's 2. And we.
And there's no I get the negative but you don't kind of thing. You know, you're either
Yeah,
in
it's back
cover
and
or
forth. Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
back
yeah,
and forth. It's even.
Yes. No, I like that.
So go ahead, roll.
And then I'm wounding on.
So that is garrison infantry armor 4.
4, so I need 3. So yeah, that's 3 more stamina.
You have power 1.
I do.
Okay. That'll kill them.
Aw,
Yes.
those guys are so clutch.
And then for my last activation, we're going to try to see if we can rally the tank, the Vinox attack vehicle. So its stamina's 8. Currently, there's 3 stamina on it.
So you need a 5 or less.
5 or
5 or less to not be
That's
surprised. Oh, suppressed.
So they are suppressed, but they can still do a rally action.
Yes, rally
But
action.
they will
or you
stay.
could shoot
But
at
they will
-2.
stay suppressed. So, or you could shoot at a -2.
The goal was for them to not be suppressed and do a cannonball run up the middle to get into your deployment zone, baby.
Uh-oh.
But that didn't happen. There's nothing but wishes. So what I'm going to do is, at the
He was
very
close.
least, I'm going to move into this objective.
Ooh.
So you can
Mark
move
playing the game
as long
again.
as you don't move any closer to the enemy. So unfortunately, you won't be able to move closer
Not
to
towards
that
those
objective.
guys, because Manny's
So
guys
to
are
the
holding it
range,
down.
I will try to put more, because you still got one. No, you took it off because you're
Discipline.
Because he
disciplined.
cheats.
Because he's disciplined. Discipline is a very good rule. That gives
So-
you a
so the-
semi-medic-like ability.
Right, so the UEL have discipline. They remove one stamina at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just straight one. It's still
straight
good,
one.
though. 'Cause
Oh, it's very
it's
good.
really not that dissimilar from medic.
It's not.
And then on top of medic,
Defense
ooh,
6.
Yep.
baby.
I'm suppressed, so I need 8. But it's a power of 2, so that's back down to 6s.
Well, no, your power
Power
is
is on the armor.
on the armor.
Power's on the arm.
Yeah.
8.
So I need 8.
You need 8.
There's a chance.
Whoa! 3 of them,
Wow.
folks. 3 8s.
And we're going for broke, folks. That's
So
Oh, no.
Here comes
There-
all the ones.
Press.
Roll A1.
Going for
Roll
it.
A1.
Going for it.
Oh,
No! 1, folks.
you
Let's
get
see
any
the
more
rapid
eights?
fire. What
Eight.
happens?
See that 8.
Another 1.
Nope,
A
that's 5.
5.
Jam.
That's a jam.
So they are already suppressed, so a second suppress adds a stamina marker.
Oh, that's rough.
That's it for them.
Okay.
The tank going for it does not work out shooting the mech.
Coming up. So let's
And it's
go
Mech Boy's
here.
turn. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the shell jammed in the housing and did not make it.
I'm going to move to here.
Oh no! Oh, flying
I am
hovercraft.
So the
going
hovercraft,
to,
yes.
I'm going to shoot up that unit right in front of me.
So he's within 6 inches, so he'll get
So
a
now
plus
it's
1
plus
to hit.
1. Yeah.
So 3s.
Oh, look at that shot.
So yes, that's actually one of our newer units, the UEL hovercraft.
It's so cool.
The hover platform.
I've had to deal with it a couple of times.
Yes. It's
5
super cool.
hits, rolling 2 wounds. Your armor is 4.
Correct.
Gatling laser blasters. Pew 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 pew.
You take 1.
1. Oh. See, Manny, that was the. Aren't you glad you didn't rapid fire?
All the hits.
All the hits that you had.
So if you got 5 hits out of 8, no, it's all or nothing. Yes,
It's intestinal fortitude.
that's right.
You got the guts.
Fortune favors the bold.
That's right.
I'm going to go with this unit who's going to run like anything.
Like I said, I've seen people roll like fire. Like that guy needs to go to Vegas now on the rapid fire. And then you get Manny.
Yep.
And
Manny has his own special dice.
Yes,
Not really.
that's okay. I've known Manny for
He just rolls
over
that way.
20 years.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm not entirely
He's a great guy.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I can't believe it's been that long.
Been a long time.
God, I was what 12 when I met Manny. I'm gonna be significantly older than that this year.
And then
Maybe 11.
I am going to
He,
activate.
Jeez, that was a long time ago.
We're going to shoot at those guys over there.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, Tim, I have more stuff I'm gonna buy at the end of the stream.
Oh,
So I
great.
need
Thank you.
shots after this.
I know I need some more of these fancy compound militia infantry to
Yeah.
bolster my army. 'Cause they're just on fire, Jim. They're on fire.
They got
What
a
the
little.
heck?
They got a little spiciness to them.
Oh my gosh!
Fours. So there are 5 units there.
What? Is that same unit?
No.
Oh god, I was like, are you
My
serious?
Militia battle suits.
Oh wow. Good job, battle suits.
No, it's these guys.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
5 stamina onto the.
Knock them
Wow.
So
I'm gonna
the
try to
compound
do the same
militia,
thing with these
their
guys. This
special
one's not
rules.
guaranteed.
They actually have the
There we
weapon
go.
drill special rules,
Oh.
so they get to ignore that first one. That was baked in there just for Mr.
They're
Manny,
suppressed.
so to help him with those ones.
They're shooting at -2, which means 6s now.
Can you change what you do? The first thing is you do the suppression check, right? And
Yeah.
then you decide you're going to do it with them?
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just take the shot because it doesn't hurt anything.
Now, my
so-
defense is normally 6, but since you're...
No,
Oh,
this
I'm
is-
sorry.
yeah.
4, so that goes up to...
6. So I got
6.
4 hits.
Holy shnikes.
I will not rapid fire because.
Come on, man.
Nope. So your armor is 4.
Correct.
So 3 more.
Where did Manny get these dice?
I got
These
it
are
from Tim.
not.
Thanks, Tim.
These
I
are
love
not
you,
Manny
man.
dice.
You
Yes.
guys have armor penetration. It only works for tanks and stuff.
No.
Tank.
It was-
AP is tanks. High explosives works against infantry.
So when I met Manny and at the shop up by me, he my wife stopped by and I said, "Hey, can you run to the house and get Manny some dice?" So
Thank you,
that's the
Stacy.
kiss. That's the kiss from my wife. The kiss of luck on those dice.
Oh, there it is. There
My
it
new
is.
favorite Kelowna.
There
Sorry,
we go.
Tim. So that was them. My general is going to activate. He's going to tell those guys to shoot those guys again.
Oh! Using the commander ability.
What? Am I not kidding?
No.
I'm everyone's fan.
There it is.
No. 3 more.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I've said it before and I said it. I'll say it again. My wife is amazing.
I got these poor souls.
I
down
think she
here.
knows. I think she knows,
Yeah.
Tim.
You're just gilding the lily at this point, Manny.
I know. I'm
You want to beat him by all the points?
I do, actually.
Manny got free guys and
the
is now
points.
being a meanie.
That's it, I'm done. That is the end of turn 4. I have 1, 2. We're contesting that one. So I have 2. I killed your high explosive. That's 3. That's it. 3-0.
Wow.
Outstanding. Great game, guys.
Absolutely great game.
I want you to know, and I want you to feel bad, it's only the 2nd game I've ever won.
Unless it's
Hey, nice
Gaslands.
shot.
Unless it's Gaslands.
Yes, in life total. I absolutely suck at everything I do. but
No,
I keep doing
Manny,
it.
that's not
The only
true
thing
at
I was
all.
ever any good at was making babies.
Oh,
Made 6 of them.
Manny.
They're all fantastic.
Everyone,
We're gonna pull you out.
thank you.
Manny, it was
Thank you
my
so
pleasure
much.
giving you a win.
Tim, thank you so much, man.
Thank
I
you.
had a great time.
Thank you for having me. I
Great
appreciate
game. I'm
it.
excited to play the armies I picked up. I picked up tanks and some more terrain so I can play here. I am so excited. I can't wait to see what else you bring. Thank you so much for joining
No,
us.
thanks for having me. I've
Yeah,
had a great time
absolutely.
today.
Great. I'm
really
so glad.
amazing time.
That makes
so.
me feel glad too. So
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
All
Yeah,
right, I
thank
guess
you.
I'm going to...